Hi everyone, this is Jennifer 2.0 and I'm currently walking. As most of you know, on my channel I'm currently trying to lose over 100 pounds. So I wanted to do something a little different this time and start my mindfulness series. This time we'll be talking about why worst fears come true, and I'll have the answer for you. So I want to apologize ahead of time in case there's any noise in the video in the background, because there behind me is a ball field and you might hear some cheering in the background of me talking to y'all. I have some written down notes, so if I look down, I'm either trying not to trip over something while I'm walking, or you know, I need to check my notes. So why our worst fears come true? Have you ever been in a relationship and deep down inside your gut keeps telling you, he's cheating on me, I know he's cheating on me, and you find out he's cheating on you? Or you find out you're pregnant and you're scared to death to have a miscarriage, and then you have a miscarriage, you lose the baby. Or you know, you go to a park, you ride your bike to the park and you're scared that your bike's gonna get stolen, so you lock it up and then your bike gets stolen. Or you take a laptop or a cell phone somewhere on a group outing and you're scared to death it's gonna come up missing, so you lock it all up and the next thing you know it comes up missing. Or have you know, your finances get so bad and you're like, oh, I know I'm gonna have to file for bankruptcy, and then you end up having to file for bankruptcy? Well, sorry, I gotta cross the road here. You know, that brings me to another point. Have you ever been, you know, walking down the road and then, not walking down the road, driving down the road, and you forgot to put gas in your car and you're creeping close to E and you're like, I don't want to run out of gas, and then all of a sudden you run out of gas and have to walk very, very far to get it? Since we're on the subject of a car, have you been driving a car down the road and you hear a noise and you start saying, I hope I don't break down, and the next thing you know, you're breaking down? Actually, I'm taking a break from walking so that I can bring this information to you. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hit a button and shut my phone off. But anyways, I mean, you know, some other things I can think of, like you wake up one morning to go to work and you just have this gut feeling like you know you're gonna get fired, or you're gonna quit, or you're gonna lose your job, or something's gonna happen. And you go to work and you get fired. For those of you who are not old enough to have those kinds of life issues, and you're sitting in class and you have to read a paper out loud and your teacher asks for volunteers and no one volunteers, but you're sitting there in class and you're thinking, please don't pick me, please don't pick me, please don't pick me, please don't pick me. And then your name gets called. Yep. Everyone in their life has that certain someone, like I like to call the I told you so person. I told you that relationship wasn't gonna work. I told you he or she wasn't good for you. I told you that job wasn't for you. You know, like just all those kinds of statements. Like they seem to have known it this whole time, you know, and they just can't wait for you to break up, because the second you do, they can say, I told you so. I can't wink. But anyways, do they really know? Did they know? No one can predict the future. No one really can be like, hey, I know what your future's about. No. You gotta wonder, how much of it was you co-creating that outcome for the I told you so person? Think about that. The moment the I told you so person planted that seed in your head, you started to wonder, is this person good for me? Was that job right for me? But once the seed gets planted, it's going to happen that way if you allow it to. It wasn't until I really started to understand the laws of attraction that I learned from the movie The Secret that I was introduced to back in 2007 for the first time. I've watched it at least 42 times since then, and we're now in 2021. But I learned so much from that documentary about changing your life, and I wanted to share that with you. When I first seen it, I was about 6 months pregnant with my second child in a mental hospital, having a lot of stuff going on. My spouse and I at that time had a lot of problems, and I ended up there, and the staff there showed me the movie. At first, the law of attraction wasn't working for me, and I didn't understand why. So I started to study those who successfully use the law of attraction, The Secret. That it really just clicked in me one day. Even though I have shared my experience with the movie, I've showed it to several friends of mine, it wasn't working for me. Like, I could do small things like attract a parking spot. I could find money on the ground. But nothing big was really happening in my life, and I just didn't understand why. My life started to change for the better. I went from being homeless to buying a bus, fixing it up, making it basically a one-bedroom apartment on a school bus. And after living on the school bus for almost a year, we got blessed with the opportunity to buy a single-wide trailer. And from there, I now live in a beautiful 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house that I absolutely love. Not only just my living situation started to change, but financially things started to change. Back when I was homeless, I had to file for bankruptcy, and that just started a roller coaster of all kinds of things. And what I failed to realize is I really didn't have the money management skills I needed in life. But now, thanks to The Secret, I am better at managing my money. So financially, things have gotten a million times better for me. And I've been able to attract money into my life, unexpected money, like 5 figures unexpected. And it's just been amazing. That's why I want to share this with you guys. And not only that, but my relationships started to change. They started to change for the better, and I don't just mean romantic relationships. I am talking about friendships, family. Those that were bad or negative started to move on, just leave me alone altogether, quit contacting me, or they started to respect my boundaries. I mean, I just had to share this with you guys today. I want to tell you the story about my friend. I think it was back in 2013, 14, maybe even 2012. I showed her the movie The Secret, and immediately when the movie went off, she said, "Can you take me to Walmart?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." She bought a poster board, came back to my house and started cutting out newspaper articles, pictures, printing things from my computer and putting it on this poster board, making herself a vision board. But let me back up a little bit and explain to you, first of all, why she was at my house. She was homeless. She had just wrecked her car. She didn't have a vehicle. She lost her job, and she lost her 2 boys that she had. They're in a custody battle. So for her, she felt like her life was just over. She felt like her life was over. She had nowhere to go. She ended up at my house. I showed her the movie The Secret, and then we went to Walmart. It was like magic what happened for her. back then. I mean, she didn't even believe she could go to college because she wasn't smart enough and because of the bad grades she made while she was in high school. And I was like, no, you can go to college. And so we went and applied. Not only, like, I would say within 6 months, she had a job. She was attending college. She was able to hire an attorney. She, was able to get herself a 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, she really got on her feet using the principles from the law of attraction. And now, fast forward 10 years, she not only attracted the man of her dreams in her life, she got her 2 boys back. She's graduated college twice now, and she has a beautiful little girl now with her new husband. They have a beautiful 3-story house. They also have like 3 vehicles that, as far as I know, they're paid off. I mean, she is just living her dream life. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a little envious of her at first because I was like, I showed you the secret. Why is it working for you and not me? But like a light bulb, now that it has clicked and the secret is now starting to work for me, I'm just excited. I want to share you guys now that I finally have figured it out and the reason why it hasn't been working for me. And I was showed this back in 2007. And I've tried off and on again. But for the past year, I've really been consistent and things are just, my mind is just blown at how much this really works. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. So let me leave you with this last thought. If your worst fears keep coming true, then your best dreams can too. If y'all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. But if you want to see more content like this, please leave me a comment, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And I can't wait to see you guys on my next video.